them ones.
I feel like I always gotta like laugh or something before I get on here with y'all. Toe is good. It's good. I know it's been, y'all know the speech I'm gonna give, so we don't even gotta go through that. But look, man, as you can see from the title, I know I do gotta say this though. On my Instagram, if you follow me on Instagram, but if you don't, holla at Hori, HOLLAATHARI. No underscores, no periods, no none of that. But if you follow me on there, you know that I had posted something on Sunday about a mukbang I was supposed to do with somebody. I was supposed to have a special guest, but you know, life happens, things happen, you know, stuff happens. It just happens, you know what I mean? So unfortunately, I couldn't do it in this video, but I didn't want to just leave y'all hanging. You know what I mean? So we're gonna do a story time. I mean, I was gonna eat with y'all because this is actually, I still ain't even eat yet. I had 2 granola balls today. It's 2:27. I don't know if you can see it, but it's 2:27. I had 2 granola bars today. I got up for class. I've been doing stuff for my schedule next semester. It's just been my appointments with the doctor. Like, it's just been, yeah. So, what was I about to say? Yeah, I was supposed to do the mukbang. I was gonna actually eat while I was doing the story time. I was about to go get me a bowl of cereal and just talk to y'all while I was doing that. But I'm like, nah, I don't really want to do that. Because then if I'm eating, I'm trying to talk. I'm like, you know how the cereal, the milk be dripping out of your mouth? You trying, yeah, nah, I'm not. Yeah, nah, I'm not doing that. So, I'm gonna just wait. I think I might make 2 videos for y'all. I might make 2 story times. So, you know, don't look out for it, but look out for it. You know what I mean? But we about to just jump right in. So, as you can see from the title, I am doing a story time on my prom weekend. Now, you know my disclaimer is I don't be trying to make these videos too long. But listen, man, sometimes I just be going, y'all need to know the details, you know what I mean? I can't say it and be like, all right, because I could describe my prom weekend to you in 5 minutes, you know what I mean? But I'm leaving out mad other stuff that happened, the backstories, you know what I mean? To lead up to what happened, you know what I mean? So, boom. Let me catch my breath real quick, check. I'm running up and down the stairs and all that. I'm trying to get the camera angle right in my room. Y'all know, all right, whatever. But just holding my breath right now, you know what I mean? Not like this, you know what I mean? So we're gonna jump right in. So boom, prom weekend. So my prom was, I went to Bound High School. I think I told y'all that. 2017 was my prom, right? So my prom was weird. My prom was like, I was supposed to go, I wanted to go by myself at first. And, you know, just bomb on cats like how I regularly do, whatever. But I made a promise to one of my people like years back that I was gonna take her. So we went and it was fun. I had a good time with her. We looked nice, it was cool, it was a vibe. So yeah, boom, prom weekend. So prom weekend, I didn't even go with my school. Like, I didn't go with Bound, which was kind of funny because it's like, you usually with prom weekend, you go with, you know what I mean, your school. It wasn't like I didn't have nobody to go with because they was going, I'm pretty sure they went to the same place we went to. I just didn't go with them, you know what I mean? Most of the people that I hang with was going to a different place, so obviously I'm not about to go around, you know what I mean, some cats that I ain't running with, whatever. So we went to Seaside. Just a little backstory on that though. Around that time, because everything just leads up to everything. So around that time, my ex-girlfriend, I was messing with her and we was getting into like, you know, we was liking each other, but we wasn't like, you know, we wasn't dating yet, obviously, but we was liking each other. So we was supposed to go out there. Everybody was supposed to have like their own little piece when we got out there with the cats that I used to run with, whatever. Everybody was supposed to have like a shorty that they was with. Some people was already with the girls. Some people was, you know, talking to the girls. So it was gonna be like a little group with group kind of thing, you know what I mean? So, boom. So we get out there, on our way over there, came over there with a car full of people. whatever. The person I went to, like my date for prom, didn't even go to my prom weekend because she went to a whole different school. It's just a whole little confusing thing. She went to a whole different school, so she went to the day prom weekend, I think. And I had split and went with some other cats, whatever. It was just the people that you was cool with, you gonna go to prom weekend with. That's just a fact, whatever. So we'll go down there, car full of people, whatever, right? I'm going, we got like 3 different cars pulling up, whatever, we all going down there together. Now, the funny thing was, we didn't, well, at least the people I was with, we didn't get a hotel room until we got down there. Like, we didn't even think like, oh, we got to get a hotel. I think we said that to each other too, like, yo, I know we don't got no hotel room, we just gonna have to get one when we get out there, which was one of the dumbest ideas ever. Now that you think about it, it's like, bro, why would you ever do that for prom weekend? Like, everybody is getting rooms, like they booking their rooms, you gonna get out there, it's gonna be nothing out there. Wait on that. So boom, we go down there, bing bing, bada boom, whatever. We get out there, we slide to the hotel, right? Now, this hotel, we was just driving through the joint, trying to find mad places, wild book, all this, we see mad people on the strip, whatever. We get down there and we go, I don't even remember the name of the hotel, and I'm not about to say no names or whatever because I ain't trying to get sued, whatever the case may be. But I can't even remember it anyway, so it don't matter. So we get down there, and the lady, we in the spot. Now, we waiting for people because the people I was in the car with was there first. So we waiting for the other cats to get there so we can all just check in together, you know, get our rooms on the same floor, whatever, like just be, you know, together. We was together, so we gonna be in the spot together. So we get there first, whatever. We waiting for cats. We getting antsy waiting for the rest of the cats, whatever. So then finally, another car got there with the cats that we was in. So we was like, all right, we got 2 of them here. The stragglers could just pull up when they pull up type vibe. So they going first. They get in their room, whatever. And it was this, I don't want to sound like I'm, you know, being like racist or whatever. It was this white lady, this Caucasian lady, and this white lady. And she was supposedly the manager, so she doing the thing with the cats that was in front of us, our people. But they was taking a minute because they was trying to figure out, you know, money, financials and all that, who's sending what to who doing this, whatever, who's staying with who, blah, blah. So the people I'm with, we sitting there, you know how when you with your boys, y'all start joking, y'all start saying anything, you know what I mean? You say anything when you playing around, whatever. So the cats I'm with, we like, I wasn't saying nothing. They like, yo, why is she was taking long at the register. They was taking long, she was taking long, whatever. So they like, oh yeah, we about to go in the rooms and break everything, whatever. Like, you know how, like I said, like your boys just be talking, they like, we about to throw the chairs through the windows, slide out, like, yeah, have a good day. Type, we laughing though. Like you could tell from body language and just from the tones of our voices that we playing around. Like we was just playing around. We just teenagers just saying whatever. So boom. I fake feel like it was because of the color of our skin. I ain't even gonna style to y'all, but that's a whole different ball game. So boom. We over there, yeah, we doing that, we laughing or whatever, giggling, whatever. So the cats in front of us is done at this point. So now we like, all right, cool, we about to go, So we slide up to the register and we like, oh, but before we can even say anything, let me get to that. Before we can even say anything, Shorty is like, oh, you guys aren't getting a room. You're not coming in here talking about. She was like, you guys are the ones that were gonna break everything, right? Not verbatim. You know, it was 4 years ago. I don't remember verbatim, but she's like, you guys are the ones that's gonna come in and break everything, right? My fault, y'all. So what was I saying? Oh yeah, so she like, before we can even say anything, she like, y'all were the kids. Y'all were saying y'all were gonna break everything, right? Y'all not getting a room. So we look at her like, yo, before we can even say anything, it was just like, yo, what are you talking about? Like, you know how something happened and you so astounded, like, and shocked by it that you can't even, it's not even speechless. It's like you want to say it, but your body is like, yo, like you start squinting your eyes and your head jerk back, like, bro, what are you, like, before you even say what are you talking about, you just got to go through a whole little trance and like just staring at the person. So we doing that, and then we looking at the lady, I'm like, huh? So then, at this point, everywhere I go, usually it's me. I'm like the peacemaker. You know what I mean? I'm like the polite guy. I'm Not saying that the cats that I, was with, or the cats that I, that I run with or whatever don't got no manners, but like it's usually me that's like, I overdo it with manners just because of how I was raised or whatever. Like I'm just a really kind, you know what I mean? Like I don't spread, bad energy to people. I don't want to be rude to people. I want to be as kind as I can. So it's me. I'm the guy that's like, nah, we're sorry, whatever. But for some reason, I don't know why, I just went straight to the defensive. Like, yo, bro, what are you talking? I'm like, what are you talking about? So she's like, you guys are gonna break everything in the room. You're sitting here joking and laughing. We don't play that here, blah, blah, whatever. She was like, you're not coming in here to like, just, mess up our stuff, whatever. So I'm like, I'm like, we're playing around. What are you talking about? And she's like, no, you're not getting a room, da, da, da. So I'm like, oh, we're getting a room. Thinking about it after, I'm like, son, how I'ma tell the lady that has the power of giving us the room or not? She has the last decision that she's giving us the room. And then in a defensive way, like as in like you gon' give it to me. Like, how I'm doing that? That's like somebody saying to you, that's like if you own a bread business and a customer walk in there like, you gonna give me some bread. Like no gun to your head, no none of that. They just in your face like, you gonna give me some bread. What? Stupid? Get out. Like, what are you talking about? So, after the fact, I'm like, dang. I laughed about it, like, how I really come to this lady acting like, And the even funnier part was the next part. Like, probably like 5, I was like, oh, we gonna get a room. So she like, oh, we'll see about that. That's verbatim. I remember that, because I remember her face. Her eyes got real big, and she was like, we'll see about that. And I'm like, okay. Mind you, we still on the side. She calling people behind us. Now the other stragglers done pulled up, mad random people. She calling them like, oh yeah, check in, whatever. So I walk up like, I woke up like, excuse me, how you gotta put your little voice on when you on the phone or whatever, you try to be polite. Yo, that came out crazy. I sound like a 7-year-old girl in church talking about something. I'm sorry, our heads, they just weren't, I'm sorry, like we're just not in the right headspace right now. We're tired, it's a long ride here. She was like, I'm not hearing none of that. In other words, I'm not jacking nothing you saying, King. Get out the spot. Like, you know what I mean? So I'm like, could you just please give us a room, blah, blah. She's like, no, I'm not giving you a room. And you need to leave. So at that point, I'm like, dang, we need to leave too? This is why, no. It's not at this part where I start thinking it was about my skin color. But that kind of like started it though. So boom, we slide up out of there. Now it's me, Joseph, and Chris. These is 2 cats that I'm with. That I came up. I don't think I came up with them. Did I? I know I came up with Juan. I came up with Juan and Jordan and his girl. I don't know if Chris was with us. Chris was with us. So boom, me, Juan, and Chris, because Jordan was staying with his shorty. Which is mind blowing to me, because he was a part of the freaking, like we was all standing in the same corner. How she let him through, but not me and Juan, whatever. So me, Juan, and Chris, we slide out. Now at this point, it's like a movie. We walking around, son. We went to like 4 different spots, all booked up, everything. The funny thing was, we walked into this one spot, and it was really like a Spring Breakers kind of movie. Like people was on the balconies, people jumping from house into the pool, like, you know what I mean? And then we walked through to the to the line to get into the hotel or whatever. And this, I believe, if I can remember correctly, this one black boy was like, ain't no more space, dude, blah, blah, whatever. And everybody's like, woo. I'm like, you are ugly up there. Like, get down. Talk about something, ain't no more space. But, yeah, so we slid out of there. We went to like 4 or 5 different spots. Boom. Now, y'all, here's where it get crazy. We ended up at a motel. Now, let me tell you something, bro. If you know me, bro, you know that I might not be, like, if you hang around me a lot, if you don't hang around me a lot, I'm probably the cleanest person you've ever seen. But if you hang around me a lot, sometimes I might get off my game. Maybe, you know what I mean, maybe my stuff not as organized on my dresser. Maybe you come in, you might see clothes on my floor from the night before, whatever. But I'm cleaner than a bar soap. Right? So a motel, I never in my life thought I would be in. Like it was like against everything I believe in. But that was the only spot that we could go to so we could still be a part of the festivities. So we pulled up to this joint, whatever. I don't even remember. I'm pretty sure I had probably like $200 to my name because I spent all my money on prom, and I wasn't touching as much money back then. So I spent all my chicken on prom for my prom fit, my car, my, you know, whatever, all the stuff before the prom tickets, all of that. I spent mad bread. I had like $200 to my name. Boom. So we go out there. I think the room for, I don't even remember if it was, we stayed out there for one night, I think. I think it was one night. It might have been two, but I think it was one night, because I don't think I would have stayed in the motel, especially that one, for 2 nights. I think it was one night, right? Boom. So we probably went out there on like a Saturday. I don't even remember. I think it was though. I think it was like a Saturday. I think it was like a Saturday. Boom. So we go out there. Boom. We stay out there for one night. Let's go with one night just for now, because I'm not sure. Go out there with one night. I think one night was $300, bro. One night. And I mean, like, I understand. Okay, it's prom weekend. You're gonna hike your prices up. That's how you make your chicken. That's how all hotels, Seaside and all them, that's how they make their chicken to stay up. And you know what I mean? Every year, that's they peak of their money. Of course, they gonna keep the prices high. But for a motel, yo, so we got in there, boom, 300. We all putting our money together, and we just decided, I don't know why we ain't picked me, but we decided Chris was gonna be the treasurer that weekend. I don't know why. So boom, we get in the spot, and we giving the guy the money. And I'm like, we splitting it up, doing the math. How much we gotta pay for each of us? I think it was like split 300, and it was like 300, and with taxes it was like 330 something or whatever, 328 or something like that. And so we like, all right, yeah, split it up, whatever, one something each. And after the fact, Chris took all the money back. so we like, so me and Wall like, yo, where the rest of the money go? So Chris was like, that's not verbatim neither, but it was something along the lines of like, oh, y'all get something back? So we looking at money like, what you talking about? We get something back? Give my money, bro. I don't care if it's $30, $3, $10. Get my chicken, whatever. So that was like just a little funny little moment. So we slide to the room. Yo, this room, I promise y'all, it's like a movie. The lights is flickering. We walking down the hallway. I'm like, yo, a roach is bound to come out. Like a roach. Every time I think, as soon as I think motel, roach. I think motel, roach, bugs, flies, fleas. Every rodents, rats, everything is in here, bro. You lift up the bed, you're finding a bear under there or something. Like, everything is in here. It could have been the cleanest motel in Jersey, but nah, it's a motel. Once you switch that H to an M, you already dropped like 10 different octaves, bro, like for cleanliness. So boom, so I'm like, all right, boom. So we get in there, lights just flickering, whatever. They got the the murder scene sheets. That's what it's on. The murder scene sheets on the joint. The comforter not thick at all. The floor is straight carpet. That's how you know it had to be some bugs in there. When you got carpet and you dirty, that's bad news bears. So boom, floor is carpet, murder scene sheets. The pillows is probably like parchment paper thin. It's like 3 of them things. I think it's 2 beds. Yeah, if I can remember right, it's 2 beds. It was like one bed. The TV, where the Big Bird was like this big. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. The TV was like this big. If you could see real size, this is real size. Don't think the camera is making this smaller, bigger, none of that. This is real size. The TV was like this big. No bull. And it was some TV from like World War I. The joint was like brown, and it was the big boxy joint. Like it was bad news bears. Boom. So we in there, and I think we started laughing when we was sitting there for a little while. Mind you, I'm on my beach towel. I ain't even sitting on the bed. I'm sitting on my beach towel because I'm like, bro, this is not what it is, bro. Like I'm not sitting on these murder scene sheets. It's probably wild. You know what I mean? Excuse the vulgarity, but it's probably wild sperm. It's probably wild. Like they probably had wild sex in here, sweat on the joints. Somebody probably got beat up on these. Like, it just, nah. I'm not going wild whiskey on the corners. Like, I'm not going for it. So, boom, I'm on my beach towel. Mind you, we was going to the beach right after that. Now, if I step in the water, sun got an air dry all the way down the boardwalk. what's going on? So, boom, I'm on the tower. We start laughing because we like, yo, this is pitiful. Like, this is pitiful. We really gotta live like this for the whole day, whatever. Because, mind you, it's only like, I promise you, it's probably like around the time it is now, it's 2:46. I promise you, it probably was like 2 something. So now we got the whole day and the next morning before we leave, before we could get, like, you know what I mean, before we get up out of here. So, boom. We like, all right, we just gotta get out. We just gotta get out. Maybe it'll take our mind off of it if we just get out. You know what I mean? We just gotta get out. We gotta go to the boardwalk. We gotta go to the beach, whatever. So we meet the cats that we were supposed to, we slide out the room. We meet the cats that we were supposed to be meeting. We go back over by their hotel. We meet them. We go to the boardwalk. Man, we walking down the boardwalk. Lost half of the group like 5-6 times because cats is doing their thing with their honeys or whatever. Now I meet up with the shorty that, you know what I mean, my ex, the shorty that I was, you know, with, whatever. We walking down. Cats is trying to holler at her. Now, I don't know if it's just me, fellas. If you talking to a shorty, right? If you talking to a shorty, you're not like dating, but like y'all messing around on your way to being something, you know what I mean? So this one cat, he walked up, he hideous. Son was hideous. I don't even know. Fellas, y'all really gotta do better. If you gonna try to steal a honey from somebody, please look like something. You know what I mean? Please, the son walked up, his fro was all messed up, line was crazy, smelled like weed and Black and Milds. It just was bad. I think he had on some like beat New Balances. It was bad news. Like, come on, Ken, you damn. So, he slid up, whatever. He like, oh, can I get your number? Whatever. So like, I don't know why. Maybe it's because I was young. I'm like, you let him get it, whatever. I'm like, let him get it, like whatever. Not thinking like, all right, bro. I think like after the fact, I was like, nah, I wouldn't let him get your number, like whatever. She told him no, but I was like, nah, I wouldn't let him get your number. I'm like, yeah, what does go me for even saying that? That's besides the point though. Boom. So we walking down. We actually did go on the beach. I ain't need a towel because I wasn't going all the way in the water. I think I took my socks and shoes off and put my feet in there because she wanted to go, whatever. But yeah, we did that. So fast forward, because the rest of that don't even matter. We on a boardwalk. Now I met up with, the girl that I went to prom with, she did come. She did come down there, but she came with a different group though. She did come. She came at like that, like we was there throughout the day. She came at like night, whatever. So we linked up with them because everybody else that we was with dispersed. I don't even know. I can't tell you where they went. I can't tell you how many times that we all split from each other, but I just know what happened mad time. So she got up there, hit me like, oh, we over here, whatever, her and some other cats. So we like, all right, we gonna go over there, it's vibes or whatever. Mind y'all, it's like, we walking on the boardwalk, it's like 11 in the morning. I mean, it's like 11 at night, 12 in the morning, whatever. Wow, pitch black outside. Chris went to go get his nose pierced, knowing his parents wasn't gonna like that. He like, yo, I should just do it. Son was trying to be a demon that night. He like, I should just do it. Came out, went into some little winky dink spot, came back out with his nose pierced. Cass is just like, dang, if we doing that, let me just go slide to get a tattoo real quick. Then I'm 17 years old. I'm like, let me just, yeah, man, we outside, we outside. But nah. So yeah, they did that. We out, and then we went back to, they all came back to our room. It's like, now it's like 7, 8 of us in this little motel, right? After we basically walked back the other girls to their hotel, we came back to our joint. And it's like 8 of us in this little room, and we sitting around looking at each other. I swear, word to Big Bird, we sitting around looking at each other, just staring. Like, we didn't have no food, we didn't have no drinks, we didn't even have a bottle of water in that joint. We just staring. So boom, to be honest with you, last thing I remember is us staring, and then me waking up the next day, balled up and like laying down in like the fetal position on my back, on my beach towel. That's the next thing I remember. Next day, right? Boom. So the next day we spend, this story about to be over because, yeah, I mean, it was a little minute. This video like 25 minutes already. So the next day we spin back to the hotel because we leaving, so we gotta go scoop. The people that we came with, we going to scoop so we can drive back down. So we go to the spot this way and get wacky, and I feel like it was racist. So we go to the spot, we walk back into the hotel because we waiting for them to come downstairs. We like, yo, come downstairs, we here, whatever. They taking a grip though. I think it wouldn't have happened if they wasn't taking a grip. People was just late the whole time. They taking a grip, so the white lady comes back down, and she's like, she peeped me. I don't think she peeped Woon, but she peeped me, and she remembered my face, and she was like, "You need to leave." I'm like, "I need to leave? What are you talking about? Like, lady, you need to relax. Like, what is going on? Whatever." But she's like, you need to leave. Like, you don't need to be in my hotel. Da da da. Some. You don't leave, I'm gonna call the police. So I'm like, yo, like, you acting like, yeah, I mean, like I made a terroristic threat against your hotel. Like, what is going on? So in my head, I'm like, bro, this gotta be about. I bet money. I bet my next check, if some white kids would have sat in that spot and been like, dude, we're gonna totally wreck it. None of that would have happened. None of that. They'd have got a room. Probably been like, here. Matter of fact, take it back. You know what I mean? Like, yo, that was really the energy that I was getting from this lady, because I'm like, now I can't even be in the premises. Like, now I can't even sit in the building and wait for my people. What is your issue, lady? Like, I didn't threaten you. I ain't even really get crazy with you like I really could have. I kept it real polite. I kept it real professional. I ain't cursed at that lady. I ain't do nothing. I'm like, yo, it really gotta be a skin thing. But after that, we went back outside. Woon was in there because he like, she ain't making me leave. She gonna have to get the police. Whatever. You know, I told y'all he the firecracker in this joint. So I'm trying to calm him down. But then I'm like, all right, whatever. Like, if you just gonna do it, you just gonna do it. If it go up, I'm here. So whatever. So yeah, I go sit in the car. I'm like, yo, throw me your keys. I get his keys because Woon drove. So I'm like, yo, give me your keys. Let me just go sit in the car. Yo, it's probably like 400 degrees outside. I'm sitting in his car. He ain't have leather seats, but you know, he had the he had the car joints. I'm sitting in this car and see the car. Yo, I promise you, the heat was absorbed into the seats that day. And you know how when your car sitting in the sun, it's just naturally hot in a car. The car wasn't on. I had to turn it on. I told him like, yo, I'm turning the car on, bro. You're wilding. I'm like, yo, turn the AC on. My son was like, nah, we gonna run on the windows. He said the windows. Let's go. Them talking about the windows. It's 490 degrees in this car and then 650 outside, and you talk about something, we gonna roll down the windows? So I'm about to break this joint. Remember how SpongeBob pulled SpongeBob pulled the brakes out of the joint? So I'm about to, like, where your AC fluid at, bro? I'm about to pour it on me, like, I'm telling you. And I had on shorts and a tank top. I'm pretty sure it was blazing, and the people we was waiting on was taking 10 months. Son gonna come outside talking about, oh, now they had breakfast. Yeah, breakfast. Yeah, breakfast. You about to get your body hit for breakfast. You talk about they had breakfast. Should have really nailed them right there on everything. I'm telling y'all, it was crazy hot. But that was it, man. That was my prom weekend. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong, I didn't have a blast, but like it had its moments where it was like it was fun, and I'm glad we did it. You live and you learn. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't take no trip with them people again, but like I see, you live and you learn. I learned not to never take no trip with them people again, and never go back down to Seaside to that hotel. You know what I mean? It's whatever. But like the video, comment. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Stop being a goofball. Just press the subscribe button. It's not paying you. It's not even paying me. You know what I mean? Like, so if anything, if you watching it, if you stayed this long to watch, yo, just press the red button and close your laptop. You know what I mean? That's all you gotta do. Just press the red button, close your laptop. I don't even gotta get to 10 million. I'm not even about to tell y'all, let's get me to, nah, I just like making content for y'all. Just subscribe. You know what I mean? Be here. When I drop it, be here, my boy. Feel me? Cut the camera off for me, but I'ma holla at y'all. I can holla at her.